following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
With 5 seconds left to go, trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! Good ball movement. Cale Peterson up and under and in.
And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line.
Madigan dumps it for Vandenberg. Tries her way over Gopalin. There's a 3-ball. That one's good. Harder has her. They switch on the screen. Stay with her. Here's Keel inside the paint and scores.
There's a lot of contact there.
Peterson with a college three-point shot.
Yes.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone Landscape, the offices of Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center, Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly, DDS,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marian University.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And good evening, folks. We'd like to welcome you to Laconia High School in Rosendale for a Tuesday Wisconsin Flyweight Conference Boys Basketball Tilt. The Laconia Spartans getting set to host the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy. Nick Rush set to bring you tonight's play-by-play as Springs sits on top of the conference at a 6-1 clip. They're 10-2 overall. The Ledgers, again, lead the flyweight. Campbell Sport a game back at 5-2, a team that Springs lost to last week. Campbell Sport is at 10-4 overall. Mayville also at 5-2 in the flyway, and they're 7-8 overall. Amro at 4-2 in the conference, 10-4. Winnebago Lutheran Academy, they have won 3 straight in the conference, and they're 3-4 in the conference and 6-9 overall. Meanwhile, Lemira is 2-5 in conference play, 3-11 overall. Laconia, the Spartans are 2-5 in the flyway and 6-8 overall, and North Fond du Lac 0-6 in conference play, and they're 0-15 overall. This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, and it continues in a couple of minutes on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Primary responsibility of a community bank is to support the community. And as we look to support the community, there are different venues that we can provide support. We donate to one scholarship every year. That's a renewable 4-year scholarship for local students. They have to have some tie to the bank, so they're a client, their parents or their grandparents are a client of the bank. And then we try to tie our other giving and our other donations back to things that mean a lot to our community. You know, the youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Uncle Tony, where does Santa live?
The North Pole.
Why does he live there?
He likes it cold.
Uncle Tony, if someone's being naughty or nice, Santa sees that, right?
Sure does.
So when my cousins tease me, he puts them on
the naughty list.
Hey, come on! Of all the questions this holiday season, where to get your tires from shouldn't be one of them. PT Tire and Service of Brandon, getting you over the river and through the woods to wherever you have to go this holiday season. Solid, trusted, dependable tires. PT Tire and Service of Brandon.
PT Tire and Service. Call 346-TIRE. You make the call and leave the rest to us. Farm, truck, auto, and more. Don't get stranded this winter.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Hi, my name is Jim Dryfirst. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Welcome back to your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports. Integrity Saw and Tool again sponsoring, thank you so much, our pregame show here from Laconia High School in Rosendale. Getting set for a Tuesday flyweight conference tilt between the Ledgers and the Spartans. Taking a peek at it, last time these two teams met, it was a 74-48 victory for Springs on top of the ledge. Leading the way for Laconia in that ball game was Jaden Grotti. 25 points in that game. Now the difference compared to tonight and back in December is Grotti, their leading scorer, is out tonight. He's not playing. He got 2 technical fouls in the Mayville loss last week, and the final technical foul was with under 2 seconds to play in the game. So, again, he's out because of the 2 technical fouls, suspended for that one game. And that next game on the schedule is tonight's game. So, again, Jaden Grotti, number 3, averaging on the season for Laconia at about 17 a game, 16-9, 17 a game. He's out tonight, so somebody's going to have to step up again for Laconia. For Springs, pacing their scoring last time around against Laconia was Noah Mao with 18 points. Sam Kuhn chipped in 14, and Lucas Ramaker again with 11 for the victorious Ledgers in that win. Plenty more of your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show as it continues next from Rosendale on Radio Plus Video Sports.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Welcome back to your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports. The Ledgers on the road take it on the Spartans in Rosendale tonight. And as you go back to last week, Springs suffered their first conference loss, a 62-56 decision on the road in Campbellsport. A difficult place to play as it usually is with their brand new gym. We'll talk with Kyle Krieger about that loss coming up as part of your Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment. Then Springs 2 days later, they come back and throw up 99 in a victory over Stevens Point Pacelli on the road, 99-78. In that win, 22 for Lucas Ramaker, 20 for Gavin Jans, 12 for Josiah Mao, and 17 for Sam Kuhn. Ledgers shot 14 out of 28, a balmy 50% from behind three-point land, again in the win. So 2 days later, just 48 hours after that loss to Campbellsport, they take out their frustration over Stevens Point Pacelli and beat them 99-78. This is the first of 3 consecutive road games for the Ledgers. Ledgers in Rosendale tonight, in Omro on Friday, and then at home, in Kiel coming up next week, Tuesday. Meanwhile, Laconia, after a 2-game jaunt of winning a couple of consecutive games, they lose to Campbellsport 58-54 last Friday. 2 weeks ago Friday, I should say, and then lose to Mayville on the road 69-65 this past Thursday. In that game, Jaden Grotti paced Laconia with 24. Ethan Pino chipped in 14, but again, Grotti got teed up twice in that game, so he won't see the court tonight. For Mayville in the win, Bradley Bushke, wow, 11 of 17 in field goals, 31 for Bradley Bushke in the win for Mayville. And if you remember, Springs knocked over Mayville earlier this season, so the Ledgers have that 1-game lead over Campbellsport and Mayville in the Wisconsin Flyway Conference. Integrity Saw and Tool, again, sponsoring our pregame show. We'll have an opportunity to chat with both head coaches, Kyle Krieger for the Ledgers, Nick Tosh of Laconia, next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
There's a big difference between being a transactional banker and a relationship banker. We definitely focus on the relationship side of banking. As a lender, I try to spend as much time out of the office as possible with my clients, talking to them about their business, learning more about their business. The greatest thing about banking is you get to see all these different businesses. You get to see all these different operations, and you get to learn so much about how people make money, how they contribute to the economy, the things that they do for their team to make their team a happy and long-term workforce. Anybody can ask me a question about, well, what's my payment going to be? When will it be paid off? All that kind of stuff. That's easy. But when you really start getting into the brass tacks of, well, how are you treating your people? Who's your largest supplier? What are, the what? That stuff there, you get to learn so much about their businesses, and then you can help them grow by sharing maybe experiences that you have with other clients in the past, things that have worked well, structuring transactions appropriately, so that way the long-term success of both the bank and the client can be met.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tony. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues on RadioPlusInfo.com at Laconia here tonight as the Spartans get set to take on the Ledgers. And Nick Tosh with us here, head coach of Laconia. Coach, you okay today? How are you?
Yeah, good. How you doing, sir?
Doing fine. Okay, so let's go back to a couple of games here. I go 2-2 in the last four. A victory over Waupun, a victory over North Fond du Lac, then a couple of losses to Campbellsport and to Mayville. Talk about that, kind of reset that for us.
Yeah, the Campbellsport and Mayville games were really a good test for us. Just, the toughness of the flyaway is always a thing, but just with two winnable games, I thought we could have, gone either way. Just it was good for us to go through that. To work on good and the bad that came out of it. So it was a good test for us, and I like how we responded this week.
Kind of hovering around that 500 mark here. How do you assess the first half of the season going into the middle of January, first part of February for Laconia?
Sure. So a couple of those losses are a couple points here or there, and they go the other way, and we're feeling a lot better about it. But overall, anytime you're around 500, you're not loving it. However, there's been some really good things that come out of it, and we're seeing some players kind of step up, and the cream is starting to rise to the crop a little bit. So we're going to use that going forward.
Coach, a difficult week here for not just Springs, but of course for Laconia as well with a tragic situation that happened over the weekend. I asked Coach Krieger this. I'll ask you the same. How are the boys' mental state? How is the school? How is the program here in reacting to what happened?
Sure. Initially it's always a shock, right? When you have tragedy such as this. I can't give enough credit to the Laconia High School administration for how they've handled it and how they've handled the kids and what they've offered to the kids. And just the community is very tight, and that's the one thing we have here in Rosendale Brandon School District is a tight community. So when these things happen, it's unfortunate, but it's really good to see people come together for the ultimate good of things. And I think that's what we've seen. And even as a program, I feel we're real good where the boys are. We've talked about it, here and there, and they feel I feel good. They feel good, and we're just gonna play this game like any other game.
Coach, best of luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You bet. Your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues next on Radio Plus Sports.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
J&J Trucking of Brandon is a proud sponsor of Laconia in tonight's game. John and Judy Hutter, the owners of J&J Trucking of Brandon. Milk transport and farm pickup, drop decks and vans, and more. A proud community sponsor of high school sports. They've been in business almost 30 years. Give them a call today, 346-2880 for J&J Trucking of Brandon.
What makes holiday worth the trip is things are going to be very simple and straightforward and upfront. Every time I interact with the customer, make it easy and make it fun and just make them smile.
Drive inspired this year and beyond in a new Mazda or Mazda certified pre-owned model. Get in on enticing offers, get more for your trade, and experience genuine care that makes fans of our guests. Available models arriving daily. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports. The junior varsity of Springs beats the junior varsity of Laconia 65-62. Again, the final here from Laconia High School. So as we see on the bottom right of your screen, it's a logo that is representative of a difficult time for 3 area high schools. Of course, folks know the difficult crash and situation that took place early Saturday morning involving 3 teenagers from 3 different high schools: Fond du Lac High School, St. Mary Springs High School, and Laconia High School. So on the bottom right of your screen, we're going to have that logo up for the duration of the broadcast. You see Springs colors for Tommy Koenigs. You see Laconia colors for Nevins Zock, who passed away again earlier this week. And you see the Cardinals on top of the logo there. Again, that is very representative of the bond that the 3 Fond du Lac County high schools are sharing. So as we continue along tonight, there'll be some special things on the court. You can see the Ledgers wearing blue on their wrists in remembrance of those affected by this terrible incident. We'll hear from Kyle Krieger. Kyle will do a prayer before tonight's game, and we'll have a moment of silence that we'll carry live here on our video platform before the opening tip-off between, again, Laconia and Springs. 2 boys involved in the collision were best friends. They knew each other, played sports together, went to Fond du Lac High School together, and went to Springs. One went to Springs, one went to Laconia together. So, or not together, but in their representative schools. So it's a difficult situation here, but they're playing on. And we'll hear from Coach Kyle Krieger as your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues next with the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment on Radio Plus Video Sports. Stand by.
Hi,
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson & Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues on RadioPlusInfo.com in Rosendale tonight. Laconia High School as the Ledgers get set to tip it up on a Tuesday tilt with Laconia here. Always a difficult place to get your bearings and play here. Kyle Krieger, would you agree?
I would definitely agree that if there's a place in the conference that has home court advantage, it is Laconia.
So, Kyle, you go back to last week, stubbed your toe a bit against Campbellsport. You bounced back against Pacelli, had a very good showing in that game the next day.
Like you said, we had almost as many points in the first half against Pacelli as we did in the whole game against Campbellsport.
That's another tough place to play, Campbellsport.
It is. With them, with their new gym, none of these kids have ever played there. We've only played there twice. So it's going to take some time, and there's that extra space behind the baskets. Mm-hmm. So I think that can have a tendency to play around with a shooter's depth perception, but not to make excuses. I mean, they're a very good team. We didn't play horrible. We just weren't good enough offensively. We held them to 62. They held us to 56 or whatever. So, we'll see. We'll see them in another month.
Yeah. All right, you want to be, of course, peaking toward the end of the season, playing your best basketball anyway, right? Get that one out of the way if you're going to lose one.
Yep, right. You want to peak late February, beginning of March.
Yeah. All right, so you have Laconia here tonight, Kyle, a team that you beat 74-48 a little bit earlier this season, up on top of the ledge, December 13th. What do you go back to in that game?
Well, that seems like so long ago that you kind of throw that out. You can look at different things that they do, that they're still doing now that they did then. But, both teams were I mean, I think that was our second game of the year, maybe. And I don't know. Both teams have changed. Both teams have gotten better. You know, they're starting with a new coach at that point. And then that game in particular, I think we were only up like 3 or 4 maybe at half. And then I think our tempo kind of got to them the second half, and we fed off of their turnovers to bump that lead up. And you know, but like I said, that it seems like forever ago.
Lectures are deep, Kyle. We know that, you know that, and run and gun, and you put up 99, you put up a 90 a couple of times this season, averaging about 80, and that's part of. I was looking to find if that's top in the state. It's hard to find a team coming close.
Yeah, it's not the top in the state because I've looked, but you know, just because accuracy of stats, you know, not every team keeps real accurate stats, and it doesn't. When you look at with sports, it doesn't factor in how many games you're playing. But you know, that doesn't matter. I mean, we want to try to score as many points as we can, and we want to try to hold our opponents to as few as possible. You know, and you know, even though we're scoring 80, I think our defensive average is 56. So that's a pretty good number. You know, I mean, if you can keep somebody in the 50s, you should have a good chance of winning that game. So, you know, we're trying to do it on both ends. It's not just offense. It's not just one guy. We're trying to be a complete team.
Kyle, final question, final difficult question. It's been a tough week. A lot of people know what went on Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, affecting not just Springs, but Laconia too, and Fond du Lac. What's the message to the boys, and how are the boys mentally in the mind space?
You know, I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly where they are mentally, but Saturday they had a very good approach as we went up to Pacelli. You know, that's when we all heard, and it was a matter of, okay, are we gonna play the game or not? So there was some question there. One of our JV players organized a rosary Saturday. So our entire program prayed the rosary before we got on the bus to go. You know, that's one of the positives of St. Mary Springs, right? We can pray whenever we want. We pray every class period. We pray before games, after games. You know, so that's when we rely on our faith. You know, now things have changed slightly since Saturday. Or not slightly, but, you know, things are different now. I was in a Zoom meeting with the administration from Laconia and Springs yesterday. So we are doing a joint, I'll lead it, but in the Laconia gym, it will be a moment of silence as well as a prayer for everybody that attends tonight. I know before the JV game, both teams went to center court. They had their arms on each other's shoulders and they prayed together. But we will do that before the game. And then, as is our custom, we pray at mid-court after every single game. And I plan to invite the Laconia team there with us. And, you know, one of our senior leaders will lead that prayer after, you know, win or lose, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, it's been tough. You know, hard to put into words, but time is going by very slowly this week, but at the same time, it's going by super fast.
You're gelling together, of course, in this time of need. Both schools reaching across the aisle here. It's important.
Yeah, and, you know, hopefully people understand that, you know, yes, we're different schools. Yes, we have a public school, we have a private school, but we're all, you know, we're all on the same planet. We're all in this together. We're all in it for kids, and that's what we're doing tonight. You know, you're bringing together two schools. You're going to have two teams going at each other hard. You're going to have student sections cheering for both. You're going to have parents, grandparents there. Big picture, game really doesn't mean a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of ironic. I think I'm using that correctly, but that you know, the two students that we're inferring about right now, that one is from Springs and one is from Laconia, and that they were both classmates last year at Fond du Lac High School. So I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that we're playing each other tonight, but I think I've taken the approach that, it's more of a good thing that we're playing each other tonight as opposed to playing other opponents.
Yeah. Well said, Kyle. Best of luck tonight. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Kyle Krieger is the head coach of Springs, back with more of your Integrity Saw & Tool pregame show, part of the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment next.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning.
Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
J&J Trucking of Brandon is a proud sponsor of Laconia in tonight's game. John and Judy Hutter, the owners of J&J Trucking of Brandon. Milk transport and farm pickup, drop decks and vans, and more. A proud community sponsor of high school sports. They've been in business almost 30 years. Give them a call today, 346-2880 for J&J Trucking of Brandon.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Welcome back to Laconia High School in Rosendale. This is Radio Plus Video Sports on RadioPlusInfo.com. What we're going to do is send things down courtside right now for a special moment of silence and prayer.
On the morning of Saturday, January 21st, we learned about an accident that took the lives of Evan Zock, a student at Laconia High School, and Tommy Koenigs, a student at St. Mary Springs Academy. While we continue to remember Nevins and Tommy, we would like to take this moment to bring our two communities and schools together as one. We ask that you please rise and join St. Mary Springs head coach Kyle Krieger in helping us remember these two young men.
On behalf of St. Mary Springs Academy and Laconia High School administration and school communities, we are thankful for the opportunity to be in solidarity at this time to express our grief and condolences at the loss of two students in a fatal car accident last weekend. Shortly, through both a moment of silence and together in prayer, we pay our respects to Nevins and Tommy, best friends in life and eternally linked through their tragic death. At this time, you're invited to please stand, and thank you for doing that. Remove your hats as we observe a moment of silence to acknowledge the loss of Laconia High School student Nevin Zock and St. Mary Springs Academy student Tommy Koenigs. Thank you. Please bow your head for our prayer. Heavenly Father, you know our needs better than us. We come to you this evening with heavy hearts as we mourn the loss of young life among us. We invite your loving and merciful spirit to penetrate our school communities and especially provide healing graces to the Zock and Koenig's family and to all who have been impacted by the passing of Nevins and Tommy. We believe that you make all things new and are already transforming hearts and inspiring minds to embrace the mission of repairing fractured spirits. We stand together, grateful for the many blessings which you have bestowed upon us, upon the Laconia and St. Mary Springs school communities. We are grateful for the caring educators, coaches, counselors, our parents, and all who care for and serve the many needs of young people each day and each week. We especially thank you for our students whose care for one another and whose energy, creativity, and curiosity offer great hope for our future. Gracious God, we thank you for the opportunity to reflect on the precious gift of life, the chance to share our talents, and for the vision and skills to build a better way for the world. Help us to grow in love and support one another, especially the most vulnerable among us. Loving and merciful Father, grant us your grace that we may grow in wisdom and faith, build strong and healthy relationships as a foundation for stronger communities of love and hope. We thank you for your loving presence with us today and all days. Amen.
And we'll have the national anthem here at Laconia High School.
Matchup are the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs Academy and your own Laconia Spartans. Concessions are located on the balcony and the restrooms are down the main hallway on your left. Please no food or drink in the hallway. Our sports medicine is provided by XSM. We remind you that good sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. We ask for respect among all participants, coaches, officials, and fans. May both schools be humble in victory and gracious in defeat. Enjoy the game. This time, we invite you to rise and remove your caps as we honor America with playing for our national anthem. Eventually.
All right, there you have it. Let's get situated up here in the press box as we have a Wisconsin Flyweight Conference Boys Basketball Tuesday tilt. Again, it's on Radio Plus Video Sports. Time to bring you your Baker Cheese first string starting lineups. Baker Cheese, start your new career today at bakercheese.com. Find out how you can apply today. Again, log on bakercheese.com. First up for Laconia, 6'2" senior guard, averaging 4.2 a game is Carter Farrell. 4.2 a game for the 6' senior, number 4, Reed McCauley. 9.1 a game for the 6'3" junior, number 11, Keaton Grotti. 6' freshman, averaging 8.2 a game is number 23, Cash Farrell. And rounding out the starting lineup for Laconia, 6'3" senior, 4.3 a game is number 33, Colton Tash. For the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy, they are ranked in the state of Wisconsin, checking in at number 4 across the state for Kyle Krieger's crew. 6'3", 175-pound senior, number 1, Josiah Mowell, checks in 12.3 a game. 6'4", 185-pound senior, 16.8 a game for number 5, Lucas Ramaker. 170-pound junior, 6'1", number 13, 13.7 a game is Sam Kuhn. A 205-pound sophomore, 6'1", 8.2 a game for number 21, Noah Mao. And 12.6 a game for a 170-pound senior, 6'2", number 23, Gavin Yan. So again for Laconia, Farrell, McCauley, Grotti, Farrell, and Tash. And for Springs, Mao, Ramaker, Kuhn, Mao, and Jans. Springs will be traveling to our right in the first half on your video platform, and Laconia traveling to our left. A reminder that for Laconia, Jaden Grotti is out tonight. He got teed up 2 times during the Mayville loss last week Thursday, so the next game is tonight, and he can't play again in this contest. Springs wins the tip, and they move again to our right. Controlling it are the Ledgers. Lucas Ramaker takes the pass, flips it for Mao. Mao for Jans. Back to Josiah. He'll dump it down low in the paint, and there's a shot off the window, and that one rolls out. And that one will scoot out of bounds off of Springs, and Laconia comes back this way with it. Our opening tip time, or tip-off, presented by Right Way Home Improvement from Doors and Gutters, Roofs and Siding, rightwaybuilt.com. They have you covered. Again, 929-8999 at rightwaybuilt.com. No injuries on your Bauer Chiropractic injury report. Again, always glad to see everybody healthy, everybody doing okay on that injury report. 3 ball from the corner, and that one's missed. That one's airballed. Laconia gets the offensive rebound. Controlling it now is Tash. Tash now goes to Cash Farrell. And Farrell flips it for McCauley. Reed finds Tash up right side, looks for Keaton Grotti. Grotti dribble with the right hand, goes up and flushes it home. Keaton Grotti pumps one in, and the Ledgers try to answer, and they do. Lucas Ramaker for 3 in the corner. And that one is good, and it's a 3-2 quick lead for the Ledgers on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Again, a guy that Keaton Grotti averages as a junior 9.1 a game, flushes one home there. And Laconia working again to our left, tries the baseline, flips it McCauley. He'll try a 3. That one splashes home, and that's Reed McCauley. And we've got a 5-3 score on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Josiah Mao from the corner. That one's good. She be raining threes here in the first couple of minutes of this one. 6-5 your score. Favor of the Ledgers on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Tash has it, backs up. Now fights his way to the left wing. Grotti flips it for Farrell inside. Now he goes inside for Cash. That one's no good. McCauley there for the offensive putback. That one doesn't go. Rebound taken by Noah. Pushes up ahead for Josiah. Josiah to the right wing. Flips it, corner pocket, 3-ball, good. Splash for Ramaker. Lucas Ramaker, 3 for him. He's got 6. Remember, Springs shot 50% from behind the arc in the win against Pacelli on Saturday night. Now there's Carter Farrell off the window. Carter got that one to roll home. 9-7, Ledger lead. Ramaker thought about it, rips it back down. Up top of the wheel, looks for Gavin Jans. Jans, Josiah, skip across court. Ramaker all alone, 3-ball, nope, front of the iron, doesn't go. Rebound taken by Carter. Pushes tempo up ahead for Cash. And Cash finds Carter, tries the baseline, tries a long layup, no good, but a traveling call and violation, pointing back the other way. 9-7 your score again, just 3 minutes in on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. So a substitution call goes to the bench with Tom Kaufman, who checks in. Also, John Kuhn comes in for the Ledgers now. Again, this Ledgers team so balanced scoring attack. Any one guy can fill it up, including Tom Kaufman, gets the offensive rebound and throws it into the hands of Carter Farrell. Again, the Ledgers ranked number 5 in the state in Division 5 after that loss. They tumble 3 spots after that loss to Campbellsport. And Ledgers, a team that averages about 80 a game. And yeah, they can dump it in. 58 a game they give up defensively for the Laconia Spartans, about 60 a game. They give up about 57 a game. Josiah tries to deck with it, flips it for the corner. And that one will squirt out of bounds off of who? They say off of Laconia Springs basketball. And Nick Tash is the head coach of Laconia. He wants a... And now officials meet and they discuss and they say, okay, go the other way. Nick Tash in his first year taking over for Laconia program, and Tom King, 6-8 on the season. Kyle in his 24th year at the school, 333 and 214. That's his mark. Steal for the Ledgers. There's John Kuhn. Goes up for a layup, and that's good for John. And John's got a couple there. 11-7, 4-point cushion for Springs. Keaton Grotti dumps it down low for Tash. Tash for McCulley off the window and in. Reed McCulley. He'll score. And here comes Lucas Ramaker. Ramaker for Kuhn. Fights it for Josiah. Tries it left side. Got it to go off the left wing. Josiah's got a couple of tray bombs. Lucas has got 2 as well. And the Ledger lead is up to 5. Cash Farrell picks it up near the left elbow. He threw it into the Springs bench, out of bounds, going back the other way. Other teams ranked around this area. Central Wisconsin Christian ranked number 5 in the state in Division 5. Again, Springs ranked number 5 in Division 4. Brilliant, kind of a fringe of our listening area. They're 14-0, number 1 team in Division 3. Springs threw it away. Turnover by Kuhn. Up and no good. Offensive putback up and in by Carter Farrell. Cash missed it. Carter answers. Ledgers go quickly down the court with it. John Kuhn pivots around. Scoop up his dribble, and there's Ramaker for 3, and that one swirls home. Lucas Ramaker's got the hot hand. He's got 3 threes in the ball game, and there's an offensive charge. Going back the other way for Keaton Grotti. Ledgers were in position. Offensive charge, it goes back. That's the first foul called in this game. Coming in now for the Ledgers is Sam Kuhn. He'll come back in. John Kuhn takes a seat. 17-11, 6-point Ledger lead, largest of the night. Again, these two teams hooked up back in mid-December on top of the ledge. Won 74-48 did Springs. That was a 3-point game at the half. Ledgers dumped it on to the second half. Rotation now for the Ledgers. Kuhn rips it, and he'll find Sam Baker, who's in for the Ledgers. Dumps it down low for Tom Kaufman. That one's too hard. Tom gets his own rebound. Lucas will pivot around and throw it for Sam Kuhn. 3. That one's no good. Rebound taken by Keaton Grotti. And Grotti goes right side for Pino, who's in for Laconia. Carter touches right wing. And that one goes off of the backboard, off of Springs. Laconia basketball. Quick substitution for Noah Mao, who comes back in now. Reminder, the email address is rpvideosports@gmail.com. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. Again, we're broadcasting from Laconia High School in Rosendale. There's a miss, point-blank range for Carter Farrell. Tash with a 3, and that one's no good. And there's an offensive foul. That's going against Laconia. Going to get Carter. Yep, Carter Farrell. That's his first. Laconia's second. They'll push the other way. Sam Kuhn got it. Chest pass goes left side for Jans. Here's inside the paint. Ramaker. That one rattled around a couple of times and fell home. Lucas Ramaker's got 11 of the Springs 19 in this first half. To the forecourt, here come the Spartans. Backing up is Pino. And too far, out of bounds. Off of Springs. Laconia basketball. Again, moment of silence, prayer before tonight's game in honor of Nevins Zock and Tommy Koenigs involved in accident over the weekend. You see the logo on the right side of your screen. We'll have that up there throughout the night tonight. That's a dedication for those schools affected from three-point range. No good. Schools playing here tonight and shaking hands and saying prayer before all together near their respective sides. Carter Farrell pushing tempo now for Laconia. They have a donation table set up here to collect donations for both families, and you can get a wristband as well here tonight. The Ledgers are wearing, as you can see on your screen, blue wristbands in honor of Tommy. Timeout taken by Nick Tash. And we'll take a timeout, that is, a full one with the teams. Back in a minute on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tony. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Tonight's game presented in part by your Edward Jones, fine financial advisors in Fond du Lac. Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Patrick Ellis. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. And thanks to all of our great sponsors for getting us on the air tonight. J&J Trucking of Brandon and PT Tire and Service of Brandon. Just a couple of our Laconia sponsors tonight. Josiah Mao from long range. That one doesn't go. He tried for his third three ball of the half. Can't get that one to fly home. 8-point cushion for Laconia, or for Springs, I should say. Cash Farrell has it. And Cash runs into a player and gives it up for Sawyer Schultes, who comes in for Laconia. Behind three-point land. Cash Farrell has got a second three for Laconia. Cutting into the deficit now, up by 5 are the Ledgers. Sam Kuhn will try his way for Sam Baker and finds Josiah. Ledgers rotating near side, then they rotate far side for Ramaker. From the corner, there's Baker for 3. Baker's got a tray bomb. Largest lead is up to 8 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. They'll pivot around from the near wing, and they'll feed Keaton Grotti. And we'll flip it. Long range 3 from Schultes. That one doesn't go. Ramaker for the defensive rebound. Ramaker rips it for Kuhn. Back to Ramaker. Ramaker long 3. That one's no good. There's a rebound taken by Schultes. And Schultes pushes ahead. What a tempo here. And cut off by Ramaker on the baseline. Steps his way to the right elbow. Feeds back to Schultes. Schultes spinning his way, and he'll look to Grotti. Grotti looks to Schultes. There's a 3, and that one's good by Schultes. 22-17, 5-point lead. Baker has it for Josiah. Tries his way down the left side of the paint, and a foul called on Laconia. A foul called there, and substitution here as Jans comes back in for Ramaker. First personal foul on Sawyer Schultes for Laconia. Ledgers have it. Their side of the half-court circle. Jans gets it back to Kuhn. Kuhn flips it. Mao. 3. That one's no good. He's lost a touch from three-point land on the last couple of shots. Laconia will look to penetrate. Tipped out of bounds off of Springs. Laconia basketball. John Kuhn comes back in. Tom Kaufman comes back in as well. Coming up, your Holiday Automotive Highlight Show presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Again, the Ledgers have a one-game lead over Campbell Sport and Mayville in the flyaway, and there is a foul called, an offensive foul on Laconia. They're going to go back the other way. Springs basketball. Again, Campbell Sport beat Springs in the lowest output for the Ledgers all year. They scored just 56 in that loss. 62-56 was the final, and as Kyle told us during the pregame, very difficult place to play. It always has been, but even more so with the new gym now. John Kuhn's got a couple there, but they'll see him. We'll see him again in a month. Laconia, or I should say Springs and Campbell Sport will meet in the final game of the regular season, and that may be for the flyaway if both continue on the path. Again, Springs split with Campbell Sport last year for a Flyweight Conference Championship. They won it outright 2 years ago, did the Ledgers. From three-point land, no good. Rebound taken by Kaufman. He pushes ahead for Josiah Mao. Mao rips it across court, looks to the corner, brings it back near side for Jans off the back of the bracket. Doesn't go. Tipped out of bounds. Stays with Springs. And another substitution as Ramaker comes back in. Reminder that coming up, your Holiday Automotive Highlight Show presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Email address rpvideosports@gmail.com. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. There's Josiah Mao underneath. He's got 8. He's second in scoring behind Ramaker, who has 11. McCauley back in for the Spartans. Farrell saves it, but saves it into the Springs bench. It goes back the other way. And Carter Farrell coming in now, and this is, the Ledgers defense can key on a couple of guys for Laconia. They'll play hard, but Jaden Grotti, you really miss him at a time like this. Jaden Grotti, a guy that averages about 18 a game, and he's out tonight for Laconia. Leading scorer for them, and the 4th leading scorer in the conference. 3-point bucket there for the Ledgers. And that was on the 3-point bucket. That was Kuhn. And Laconia to inbound the basketball. Laconia up or down by 12. 7 minutes left to play in the first half. Grotti weaving his way through traffic. That one's a little bit too hard. And Ramaker flying down the court for Josiah Mao. He'll try the baseline, skip it across court. 3 ball, got it. Gavin Jans gets into the act. 8th 3 of the first half. Again, they were 14 out of 28 in Pacelli. Into the paint with it goes Ethan Pino for 3, or for a 2-point bucket there. Ramaker dumps it down low for Kaufman. That one slapped away by Keaton Grotti. That one goes out of bounds. Got Sam Kuhn checking in now, and who takes his seat? John Kuhn comes out. 32-19. As you can see there, with under 6.5. Ledgers just threw it away. Schultes. Grotti. Carter Farrell. Right wing. Dumps it for McCulley. Back to Grotti. McCulley touches it now inside. Pino. Shot no good. No good. Down the lane. Up and in is Gavin Jans. And we've got a timeout on the court. We'll take it with the teams. And we're back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Back on Radio Plus Video Sports. Laconia and Springs tonight. Flyaway Conference tilt. Again, both of these two teams, you know, when you get into the flyaway again, you throw both records out the window. And, of course, Winnebago Luther Academy was a team that was winless in conference, and then all of a sudden they've rattled off 3 consecutive conference wins to find themselves at 3-4 in conference play. And congratulations to Marty Nell for the Vikings. Earlier this week, last night actually, Marty got his 100th victory. They throw it away. Here comes Springs. Back the other way. But Marty Nell again for the Vikings. Congrats, Marty. Got his 100th career win and a non-conference win. Central Wisconsin Christian fell to Oshkosh Lourdes. The girls did 63-16. Jans from Ramaker. Kuhn. Josiah Mao. No good. Offense or defensive rebound by McCulley. And Reed will push up ahead for Cash Farrell. For Carter now off the window. Too short. Gets his own rebound and put back. Carter Farrell's got 6. He averages about 4.2 a game. Somebody's got to step up in the absence of Grotti. And Josiah Mao will put it away. 15-point cushion again for Springs. Springs, a team that you know what they're going to do. You know they're going to run up and down the court. Fast-paced basketball. That's what Cobb believes in. That's what he's always done. And that continues to hold serve this year. They're going to push tempo, and they're going to push teams to the limit, you know, conditioning-wise, and they work on that. First free throws of the half. First one's good. And Sawyer Schultes is at the line for Laconia. Laconia as a team will shoot from the line about 66%. Schultes on the season is 64%. So he goes 1 of 2. Ramaker finds Sam Kuhn. Do want to mention that Noah Mao comes back in for the Ledgers. The Ledger's so deep. Kyle can run 9, 10 guys out there. So deep. Really got that rotation down. Really got that shooting down. Jans! Right on cue. There you have it. 39-22. Ledgers. Again, the email address is rpvideosports@gmail.com. Let us know where you're listening from. And there's a stop of play. Officials will stop and discuss. Foul is going to be called on the Ledgers, Spartans, number 21, Schultes. That's his second. And he'll come out with 2. That'll put in Ethan Pino. And Jans for Josiah. Back to Jans. Ball fake one way, comes back for Ramaker. 3, looks good. Spit out. Out of bounds. Officials say Laconia basketball. And Sam Baker comes back in. Coming up on Thursday, we'll have Springs hockey. Radio Plus Sports, as Green Bay Notre Dame will battle Springs. That's a boys hockey game set for 5:30 from the Fond du Lac blue line. And the Ledgers just come out with a turnover. Up ahead for Sam Kuhn with the left hand, up and in. Spartans turn it. Ledgers convert it. 41-22, the lead is 19 for Springs. Showing why they're the number 5 team in the state. Pino has it. Bounce pass for Carter Farrell. Dumping it down low. Good move by Noah Mao, but he threw it right into the hands of Laconia. Up and the window, and the basket counts for number 23, Cash Farrell, who's got 5 points. An opportunity for more. And at the free throw line, Cash Farrell, 67% from the line. Foul was called on Ledger's Baker. That's second. 3-point play is missed. And Jans back to Ramaker, 3-ball. That one's no good. And Noah Mao tried to throw it off of Laconia. Springs gets it back, though. Sam Kuhn tries to get it into the act. Doesn't go. Rebound ripped away by the Spartans. Cash Farrell. Dribble with the right hand to the right wing. And he'll find Grotti. When I say Grotti, I mean Keaton Grotti, the junior. As Jaden Grotti is out tonight. Not an injury, but a couple of technical fouls for him in the Mayville loss. Puts him on the bench for this game. Good move by Carter Farrell. Weaves his way through a doubler and finds his way to the rack and scores. 41-26, as you can see. Jans, ball fake one way, comes back near side for Ramaker. Dumps it for Kuhn. Kuhn mid-post, flips it back. Ramaker tries the baseline. Does it go? Jans tipped into the hands of Laconia's bench, and it stays with the Ledgers. Ledgers in their traveling blue uniforms. Ledgers, this is the first of 3 consecutive road games for them. Ledgers are in Amro Frade in Kiel a week from tonight. Sam Baker, that one rung all the way around and spit out. Springs scores on average about 46 or so. 41, I should say, in the first half. They'll score less in the second half, and some of that has to do with a big lead and some of the reserves coming in, that type of thing. But Springs by far and above, is the number 1 scoring team in the flyway. And Kyle said they're not at the top of the state. I was trying to find some stats because the Ledgers score on average about 81 a game. I found some Milwaukee schools, Pius one of them, Vincent another one that scores about 74 to 75 a game, but couldn't find anybody close to 80 a game like the Ledgers are. Ledgers push tempo back this way. Simon Mao has it for Sam Kuhn. Ramaker flips, fades, no foul. Laconia scores about 59 a game. They're on pace for that so far. The Ledgers on pace for their average. At the line is Ramaker. First free throws here for Springs. Lucas will score there. And let's see, Lucas Ramaker has 12 of the Ledgers' 42 so far. Ledgers shoot as a team about 68%. Ramaker on the season, 3rd on the team, 74%. Ramaker is the leading scorer for the Ledgers at 16.8 a game. Under a minute, as you see. Coming up, your Holiday Automotive halftime show, and presented by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. Cash Farrell gets it for Reed McCulley. Back to Cash, dumps it for McCulley from the corner, front of the iron, doesn't go. There's a defensive rebound for Mao. Mao looks, Kuhn, 3, no. Tipped. I think a foul is going to be called on the Ledgers. Yep. Foul is called on Springs. Ledgers commit one there. team foul, number 5 on them. Foul was called on Tom Kaufman, his second. And I think Laconia is going to play for one last shot. Runs into a double team, finds McCulley, the open player, and there's a steal. Here comes Lucas Ramaker, lays it in. And barely, was it over and back? Yes, it was. It was barely in that realm, but officials caught it. They saw it as Laconia throws it over and back. So a turnover there, and the Ledgers have the basketball and the lead and a chance for a last shot. John Kuhn for Josiah Mull with 4 seconds left. Here's Lucas Ramaker, dumps it. Here's Sam Kuhn, 3 at the horn. No. So the Ledgers are up 45-26 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. A break, and we're back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Drive with confidence this winter in a new Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC. And experience Team Holiday's genuine guest care. Get more for your trade and lock in rates from 2.9% for 60 months on favorites. Available units are arriving daily.
Holiday is a great place to buy a car. It's very straightforward.
I think you'll feel a difference when you walk in, one that you will enjoy.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Uncle Tony, where does Santa live?
The North Pole.
Why does he live there?
He likes it cold.
Uncle Tony, if someone's being naughty or nice, Santa sees that, right?
Sure does.
So when my cousins tease me, he puts them on
the naughty list.
Hey, come on! Of all the questions this holiday season, where to get your tires from shouldn't be one of them. PT Tire and Service of Brandon, getting you over the river and through the woods to wherever you have to go this holiday season. Solid, trusted, dependable tires. PT Tire and Service of Brandon.
PT Tire and Service. Call 346-TIRE. You make the call and leave the rest to us. Farm, truck, auto, and more. Don't get stranded this winter.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
And we're back to action here at Laconia High School. Tuesday Flyaway Conference tilt between Laconia and Springs. And pacing the Ledgers in the first half was Lucas Ramaker, 15 for him. 3 threes in the first half, couple of free throws, couple of field goals for him. 10 for Josiah Mao, 8 for Gavin Jans, 7 for John Kuhn, 2 for Sam Kuhn, 3 for Sam Baker. For Laconia, being paced by Carter Farrell, 8 points for him, 5 for Reed McCulley and Cash Farrell. 4 for Sawyer Schultes, 2 for Ethan Pino and Keaton Grotti. Again, Laconia 45-26 25-26 deficit here at the half. Plenty more to get to. This is your Holiday Automotive Highlight Show, and we'll come back with more of the Highlight Show presented by Holiday Automotive, worth a trip on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners at Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth-generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships. Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on-the-job training, affordable health care coverage, market-leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
I'd like to welcome you back to Radio Plus Video Sports. Nick Rush, thanks for being along today. Matthew Padillo is our video engineer tonight. Aiden Anderson, Joel Nelson helping us out with the broadcast as well, running our cameras and running our wireless mic system for the pregame show. Again, thanks much again, and thank you for watching here tonight. The Ledgers lead 45-26 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Your halftime question presented by Taco Bell and Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. To win some Taco Bell, we need to know who holds the record for the most WIAA state championships. Again, what school holds the record for the most WIAA state championships? That school has 11. Okay, it's not Neenah. Neenah holds the record for the most appearances at the state tournament with 28. It's not Neenah. But what school has the most titles with 11? That's your trivia question tonight. rpvideosports@gmail.com. Send us an email. First correct answer in wins Taco Bell. Again, rpvideosports@gmail.com here tonight. All right, a break, and the second half is on the way in a couple of minutes on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
rpvideosports@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you tonight with our trivia question. Again, what school holds the record for the most state championships in the WIAA? Again, the number of state championships is 11, but what's the school? I'll give you a hint. It's around our area, not from Fond du Lac, but around this area. And let's see if we have a winner here. I think Nikki Colwyn is in. She says Randolph, and that's correct. Yeah, congratulations. And congratulations to Nikki Colwyn. She's our winner. Again, Randolph has the most state titles with 11. Randolph won 4 consecutive championships from 2002 through 2005. Bob Heffley, of course, you probably know that name. Very famous basketball name from Randolph. And there's a big 3 to start the second half by Cash Farrell. Dominican, the only school to have won 5 consecutive championships, 2012 through 2016. Ramaker scores there for the Ledgers.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Muse a sheet.
9. And there's a 3, and that one is air ball. Then Miss Ramaker has the rebound for the Ledgers. Pushing tempo the other way. Ramaker whips it for Sam Kuhn. Back, Jans. 3-ball. That one is no good. Mao, Ramaker, Kuhn, Mao, Jans on the floor for the Ledgers. Farrell, McCulley, Grotti, Farrell, Tosh for Laconia. That one will go from the corner. That one's no good. And a rebound taken by Colton. Weak side. Coming up near side. Slapped away. Ledgers get it off the turnover. Here comes Ramaker. Goes up ahead for Sam Kuhn. Runs into a wall, and that one's partially knocked away. Good defense by Colton Tosh. Didn't get him on the arm. Goes out of bounds off of Springs. And Laconia basketball. Laconia and Springs switch sides. Laconia now traveling to our right. And the home white uniforms. Bounce pass to the free throw line. And a handoff for McCulley. And we'll find Carter. Carter long 2. No go. Jans with the rebound. Pushes up ahead for Kuhn. Back to Jans. Back to Kuhn. Tries the right wing extended. Picks it up and pivots and finds Ramaker. Ledgers. Again, pounding out 45 in the first half. Very quick moving first half. Not a lot of fouls. Ledgers, Josiah Mao. That one's off the right side of the rim. That one doesn't find a home. Near side rebound for Grotti. And a couple of Ledgers collide there, and that leaves an opening for Cash Farrell to cash in. He's got 10. 5 each in the first and second half. Ramaker tries to answer. That one's no good. Josiah Mao dumps it down low for Noah. That one's too hard. Off the window. Doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds. Stays with Laconia. And thanks to Holiday Automotive, they sponsor our halftime highlights, which we gave totals and summaries. Pacing Springs was Ramaker with 15 in the first half and 17 for the game. And Carter Farrell with 8. And there's Ramaker with another 3. Ramaker's got 20 in the ball game. And we've got Kaufman now rotating in. I should say Kuhn rotating in too with them. And down low for Noah Mao, draws contact. Shot is called off. It's on the floor. Good move on the other end. Again by Carter Farrell, who's got 10 in the ball game now. And taking a seat is Colton Tash. Come out. From the corner, a three, and that one's good again. And this time, Gavin Jans. It's hard to see, from the student section from where we are up here. I just look for the guy running near side right in front of us. 3 balls missed. And they'll look for Jans. For Ramaker, there's a 3. That one's missed, and a defensive rebound by Laconia. Again, a very difficult week for schools. Fond du Lac High School, Laconia, and Springs. Flipping, fading from the paint, got it to go is Keaton Grotti. They do have that table set up here with donations going to the Nevins Zock and Tommy Koenig's families from Laconia and Springs, respectively. Kuhn, you see that logo on the bottom side of your screen as we pay tribute and honor to those young men that were involved in an accident again on early Saturday morning. On the other end looks Lucas Ramaker. Ramaker's got 22. Speaking of 20 plus, the lead is 20 for the Ledgers. We've got McCulley for Grotti. That one's short and missed. Good move by Grotti, just came up short with it. Near side for Kuhn. Kuhn rips it for Baker, 3. Baker Street, 66. He's got 6 here. Carter Farrell out of bounds off of him. Ledgers basketball. Again, thanks to Matthew Padillo, Aiden Anderson, and Joel Nelson for providing video coverage here tonight. Nick Rush, this is our first game of the week. We have another game for you coming up on Thursday. That's Springs Hockey. We'll have Fond du Lac's game in Kimberly Friday night. The Fond du Lac Cardinals lead the Fox Valley Association Conference. Fondy playing in Oshkosh tonight against West. There's Pino. Loses it for a moment, and Masteller is in now. Here comes a layup by Gavin Jans. And Jans has got 13, and the lead is pushed 62-37. Ledgers try to get it back and go the other way with it, but Laconia comes away with it. And there's a nice layup by Carter Farrell, and Farrell's got 12. And Ramaker comes back for Kuhn with a floater. That one got home. And John Kuhn with 9. Timeout taken on the floor by head coach Nick Tosh. Take it with the teams. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Out of the timeout. Laconia basketball. As they try to eke their way back into this one. There's a three. Ethan Pino, long range. And a stop a play here as they're going to come back with it. And the Ledgers will inbound it again. Or I'm sorry, the Laconia Spartans will inbound it again as the lead is 22. Here's Garate. Garate threw it away. Goes up ahead for Ramaker. Ramaker with the right hand. Too hard, too strong. And good job by Farrell to muscle that away. Pino has it inside. Spins this way for two. Jans touches it. Looks near side for Baker. Back to Ramaker. Kuhn touches now for Jans. Flips it. Josiah Mao. Got that one. He's got 12. And the Ledgers ranked in the state at number 5, down 3 spots from number 2 last week. Howard's Grove, number 1. Luther, 2. St. Mary Catholic, who Springs lost to earlier this year. Darlington, the top 4. Then Springs. There's Ramaker. That one's no good. Josiah Mao for a tip-in rebound. No, but he got fouled. And he will go to the free throw line again for Springs. Tonight's game presented in part by your Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Patrick Ellis. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. Our second half presented by Right Way Home Improvement, from doors and gutters, roofs and siding. Visit rightwaybuilt.com and call 929-8999. Again, 929-8999 for rightwaybuilt.com. Ben McGuire comes in for Springs now. And Josiah Mao at the free throw line again for the Ledgers. Pretty good free throw shooter is Josiah Mao, about 70%. That is third best on the team. Laconia misses. Ramaker with the rebound. And Ramaker looks for Kuhn. John with the right hand. Yep, got it to go. Give John 11. There's a 3. That one's no good. Missed, and they'll push tempo again. Quick down the court. Ramaker outruns everybody. Gives it to McGuire up and scores. Ramaker with the assist there for Ben McGuire. Ramaker got cut off. McGuire was open. Gave it to him and got it home. Carter Farrell has it. Spins his way to the baseline. Good move by Carter Farrell. Got 14. Nobody steps out on John Kuhn, and he takes it all the way to the rack, and he got fouled. Did John Kuhn. So Kuhn checks in 67% on the season. 18 out of 27 coming into tonight. First one's good. Ramaker comes out. Kaufman's in. That one's good. And John Kuhn converting from the free throw line. Springs has, knock on wood, not missed a free throw yet. Laconia has only shot 2 free throws. They're 1 of 2. So not a lot of free throws shot in this game. And Cash Farrell gets cut off. Carter Farrell touches it. Now back to Cash. Tries his way to work inside over Mao. Up and in, and the foul. Count the basket for Cash Farrell as he goes to the line. Again, does Cash. 67% free throw shooter. Again, they shoot as a team. Does Laconia. About 66%. Under 10 to play. We'll see some substitutions for Kyle's squad probably. Ledgers just threw it away. It was intended for Tom Kaufman goes out of bounds. For Laconia, Cam Smith is in. So Cash Farrell. Also in is Noah Geelan. Geelan will touch. Cash from the free throw line. That one rattles home. Cash money from that spot. Lead is 23. From three-point land is Ben McGuire. He's got 5. Ledgers are pouring it on here, and their hot shooting continues from the Pacelli game. That one's no good, but an offensive rebound taken by Laconia. Reverse layup up and good. Good job by Keaton Grotti. Grotti's got 6. Ledgers get it back and come quickly up the court with it. Get off the screen, Josiah Mala dribble with the left hand. Little give and go from McGuire. Spins his way, finds Jans. Jans near side for McGuire, and Kuhn gets cut off on the baseline, tries to find Kaufman. Nobody home except the Spartan. They'll push tempo back the other way. Cash touches it for Grotti. Grotti got tied up under the rack and scooped it, tried to find a shot there, but nothing but the bottom of the rim. From the three-point land, up and good by Sam Kuhn. That's his first 3. He's got 7. Ledgers have 80. And for this this game, I was talking to Kyle, and they had discussions about hitting 100 on Thursday, or on Saturday. Again, Stevens Point Pacelli came up short in that go of it. And Caden Krusik comes in for Springs. There's a layup up and good by Keaton Grotti. And he's got 8. 7:40 left to play in this one. Ledgers moving on here. Working their way is John Kuhn, and Kuhn finds Sam Kuhn. John for Sam. Now Krusik right side for Jans. Jans gives back to John. Chest pass for Sam. Inside, no look pass. Can't hold on to it. Goes out of bounds. Spartans basketball pushing back to the right side. Substitution as Noah Mao comes back in. And Tom Kaufman takes a seat. I should say McCulley has it. There's a steal by the Ledgers. They go up ahead. Good move to Kuhn. Up and scores. He'll get that one from Noah Mao on the assist. Trying to answer is Pino. That one's no good. Sam Kuhn the other way with it. With the left hand up and good is Sam Kuhn. What Campbellsport did so effective in their win is they slowed it down to the point where the Ledgers couldn't really, it's not that they played that bad. Basket counts and the foul was there. They played that bad. They shooting was difficult at times for the Ledgers, and Campbellsport just plays really good defense. And they don't turn it over. They didn't turn it over in that game. And that was the difference. And Ledgers had their chances, but they were up, and Campbellsport came back, made a game of it, and took the win. Knocked them from the unbeaten ranks of the flyway. No good by Carter Farrell on the free throw. And there's Krusik, who gets cut off on the baseline, finds John Kuhn for Ramaker. Bounce pass for Noah inside. He got hit on the way up, and Noah to the free throw line. Talking with both head coaches, it's hard, a week like this, and emotions are on everybody's mind as Mao misses the first. He's scoreless tonight. Tries to get one here, and no, can't find it. But the kids, the players are doing okay. And there's a long two. Nathan Pino. And they're doing as best as can be expected in such a difficult time. The funeral for Nevins Zock will be on Friday. Grotti goes to flush it home, and that one is no good. And on the other end, there's Ramaker for two. Ramaker is going to go to the line with an opportunity for a three-point play. But kids have handled it well, as well as you can, but they're here for each other, and they're talking about it. It was addressed, of course, every day with both teams, and just give them credit. Ramaker, and the grand scheme of life, tonight is just a basketball game, isn't it? Two teams competing hard till the end, battling each other. Jump ball, possession arrow does point towards Springs. The alternating possessions, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a game. And life is fragile, isn't it? Lucas Ramaker dumps it down low and finds Caden Pitts, who comes in. He's got a bucket there on the column. There we go. And Kyle's going to go to the bench. A little bit more down the line here as Nick Tosh has went to his entire bench now. And Pino's going to drill another three home. He's having himself quite a second half. A couple of threes for him here. A couple of field goals as well. And Baker takes it from Ramaker. They'll find Kuhn for Krusik. Gets cut off, finds Baker. Baker on the deck with it, and they'll dump it down low, and there's a shot from Pitts. That one doesn't go. Offensive rebound by John Kuhn off the glass and kisses it home. John Kuhn has got 8 here in the second half. He's got 15 off the bench for the Ledgers. Good game for him. And they're coming back. Sam Baker, Ledgers, alley-oop, good play, and the basket and the foul. That might turn some heads here. That was a good alley-oop to get the Ledgers to 93 here tonight. But again, the Ledgers capitalizing again off of a turnover. But Baker with a nice assist for John Kuhn. Wow. The Ledgers JV won 65-62 over Laconia earlier tonight. And there's John Kuhn, who's got a basket there to get to 94. Rhett Garretts with the basketball for Geelan. Back to Garretts, high on the right-hand side. They'll flip it around and gets cut off on the baseline. There's a 3-ball from the corner. That one goes home for Sawyer Schultes. Schultes has got 7. Ledgers quickly down the court. Baker looks for McGuire. Finds John. John Kuhn will find Ben Anderson, who comes in for the Ledgers. There's a 3, and that one's no good. And there's a rebound taken by Laconia. And Masteller for Laconia. Looks for Garretts. Tries the baseline. That one's not good by Pitts. Pitts gets the rebound, I should say. Did he travel? He did. Traveling call against Ben Anderson. And there's a violation. And checking in now is Caden Krusik. Ledgers well on their way to a conference win to improve on the season to 7-1 in conference play and 11-2 overall. Meanwhile, the Laconia Spartans will drop to 2-6 conference play, 6-9 overall, and they did miss Jaden Grotti tonight. Would have been a little bit closer. Ben Anderson from long range. No go. Masteller for 3. Everybody's just chucking up threes here now, and that ball will still stay in play. And now what do they say? Out of bounds? So checking in is Frankie Everson and Aaron Miller. So with that, the Ledgers have officially played everybody here tonight. Everson on the court along with Anderson. And there's Kuhn. And Kuhn for Miller. There's a shot up and good for the Ledgers. And we've got Cam Smith with it now and feeds Garrett's. Again, Aaron Miller's got a bucket there, 96-65. We've got some free throws coming up for Rhett Garrett's. Reminder that coming up, your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community bank. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. Get some player interviews, some coach comments after tonight's game. And your BCI Burke play of the game coming up, your Marian University player of the game too. And we'll talk about our next game broadcast presented by AirTech Heating and Cooling. So Rhett Garrett's at the free throw line. There's a 3 for Ben Anderson. That one doesn't go, or Ben McGuire, I should say. That one doesn't go. And that one will stay in Laconia's backcourt, and ball goes off of Miller, but Laconia scoops it back up and comes to the near side with under 2 to play. And we've got Gielan inside for Garrett's. No good. No good. Rebound taken. And they'll feed Garrett's. And stop a play, or stop of a dribble there. Scoops it up, fires it far side. No good. Rebound, foul called underneath. And to the free throw line goes Gielan. Again, Springs split with Campbell Sport for the conference championship a year ago. Springs has never been to state in basketball as a member of the WIAA. Of course, we know they've been there in football, but not as in basketball. But as you look at the Laconia program, Laconia has been there a couple of times to state. Went to the championship game in 1997, lost in that game. Went to state 2002 and lost in the semifinals that year. And there's Ben McGuire, who's got 7. It's 98-66. Can the Ledgers get to 100? That one's no good. Rebound inside. Foul called on the floor underneath. And a 1-and-1, is it? Yeah. Foul's called on Frankie Everson. That's his first, and that's the team's 7th. Ledgers want to get a hundo. That's no good. Tipped around by Spartans. Spartans get it back here with now officially under a minute to play. Ledgers in command, and they have been throughout the majority of this ball game. Laconia had the lead very, very, very early in the first minute or so in the game. Then after that, it's been all Springs. The Ledgers led by 19 at the half, and they've never looked back here in the second half. That one is no good and missed with 50 seconds left to play. Ledger's got a shot again to hit that century mark if they choose to do so. From the corner, 3 ball. That one is no good. And there's a stop a play. And they'll go the other way with it for Laconia. Shooting free throws now. Again, it's a bonus situation. Foul was called on Ben Aguirre. That's a second. Again, the Ledger fans are kind of on their feet a bit. Not for the win and loss, of course, but for the chance to hit a hundo. Ledger's hit 99 this past Saturday against Pacelli. And that one is no good. Ledger's pushing it up court, 35 seconds left to play, and Ben Anderson for Frankie Everson got it. And there's a hundo. Ledgers have 100 points, and it comes by Frankie Everson. And a block shot down low. And the student section chanting MVP. 3-ball for Laconia. That one's no good. And they are going to win this one 100-69. What a display by the Ledgers. These boys can show their skills and show their offensive put-out. Wow. We'll come back with your Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. It's after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
J&J Trucking of Brandon is a proud sponsor of Laconia in tonight's game. John and Judy Hutter, the owners of J&J Trucking of Brandon. Milk transport and farm pickup, drop decks and vans, and more. A proud community sponsor of high school sports. They've been in business almost 30 years. Give them a call today, 346-2880 for J&J Trucking of Brandon.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning. Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
I'd like to welcome you back to our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local community bank. Your local community bank is Fox Valley Savings Bank. Coming up, we'll get to our BCI Burke play of the game, our Marian University player of the game as well, and we'll have some coaches' comments and we'll have some player comments. Coming up next in 30 seconds on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning. Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
I'd like to welcome you back to our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show as the Ledgers get a win here tonight, 100-69. Let's bring over Sam Kuhn. Sam, good game here. I had you for 11 points. Really came alive in the second half. Talk about the win for us.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was dialed. Like, whenever we get down on ourselves, we just know to look at our wrist and we know who we're playing for. So we just try to motivate ourselves. And then just we want to put on a show for everyone because everyone's battling through a lot of adversity right now. So we want to let people get their minds off everything. So we just try to do our best that way.
Got 100 tonight. That's pretty special, huh?
Yeah, it is. Everybody was dialed tonight. I think Rami, he played really good tonight. So we know when the person's hot, get on the ball, and he was tonight.
Let's bring over John Kuhn. John, great game for you as well tonight. John, I had you for 18. A lot of that in the second half.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good all-around game for our team. Our coach really wanted to hit 100, so I'm glad we got it done from tonight.
You came close on Saturday, 99 Saturday. You get a hundo tonight.
Oh, yeah. He was a little frustrated with that one. He really wanted the guys to come in and score and get 100, but it's all right.
What was the message, a difficult week for the school, for not just your school, but Laconia as well? What was the message kind of coming into tonight and coming into the week here?
We got to play as a family, he said. I mean, we got to pick each other up when our teammates aren't doing well. Like, some of them are obviously a little sad. Some weren't that close to Tommy, but, yeah, we just got to look out for teammates and look out for the Laconia kids. So,
all right, John, good game. All right, you bet. Let's bring over Lucas, Mr. Ramaker. Another solid night, 25 tonight? No, 28 tonight? Yeah, we'll go with that. So, good job.
Yeah, thank you. My teammates just finding me open at 2-3 zones, so it was good. I just finally started hitting them.
Yeah, you shot the first 3 threes and 9 points right away. You guys were 50% on Saturday from behind the arc, and that hot shooting continued tonight.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was hitting tonight and last Saturday, so, I mean, hopefully we can keep it up.
Well, great game, Lucas. I'll let you go. All right. Let's bring over Josiah Mall. Great job as well. I had you for 14 tonight. What'd you see out there? Talk about the win for us.
They gave us open shots and we hit them today. And then, Rami hit a couple, John hit a couple, and everyone just got involved. Yeah.
The overwhelming message, of course, playing as a family, playing as a team in a very difficult situation. But once you get on the court, you kind of flush the difficult part away, and you try to do what you guys do best, and that's play ball.
Yeah, we just share the ball. Don't care who gets it. Everyone gets involved.
What does it mean to hit 100? What do you think tonight?
We wanted to hit it for a long time, and I guess now we did. That was, yeah.
Well, great game tonight, okay?
Thank you.
You bet. Send Kyle over if you can find him. All right, Kyle Krieger. We'll hear from the coach coming up here as part of the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. And our play of the game, it would be the alley-oop from Baker. That was just a sweet play from Baker to Sam Kuhn there. That really again had a nice play again here tonight. Our player of the game was Lucas Ramaker. Just a great game for him tonight. Had him for 28 points again in the win. He's our player of the game, presented by Marian University. Our next game broadcast is presented by AirTech Heating and Cooling. That comes your way on Thursday as Springs Hockey gets set to take on Green Bay Notre Dame at the Fond du Lac Blue Line. That game will be set for about 5:30 with the pregame around 5 o'clock. We'll have Fondy basketball in Kimberly on Friday night as well. You can watch that game with a 7 o'clock pregame, and the opening tip time is set for 7:30 again in that game again here tonight. Let's bring over Kyle Krieger just for a couple of post-game comments here. Kyle, talk about the win for us. Boy, you guys shot well.
Yeah, it's let's hope it's a habit that we've had for a good week and a half now. We were getting some good shots in rhythm, in range, and we say we're not, what's a few missed shots amongst friends is kind of a motto. So the guys put in so many hours on their own. We're going to play our style, and tonight and the last couple of games, it's been pretty good. So
guys capitalized on some turnovers too, and you convert those into buckets. That's going to make a big difference.
Totally, helps the shooting percentage. It's kind of demoralizing as well, right? So we played pretty hard, and on both ends of the floor, and it's great when we can get everybody in there, multiple minutes, because not every game is that way. And to see some of the guys that don't get to play every game get in there and score and feel like they've really, that's when they feel like they really contribute, even though they do on a daily basis.
Well, Frankie got to a hundo.
Yeah, his new nickname is Hundo. So, that's cool. I mean, that every time Frankie's gotten in the game, he'll score a quick bucket. And guys know their roles, and he works just as hard as everybody else. Guys that are playing at the end of the game, I think they deserve to play our style, and if we're looking to score, and I think we do it in a decent way.
Well, it was a packed gym here tonight. Credit you for a nice prayer, a nice moment of silence before, and the two communities came together. You saw the guys come together, and it was something special here tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And, I compliment our principal, Eamon O'Keefe. He's awesome with the English language when it comes to speaking in public, writing prayers. So he wrote the prayer tonight. I just had to read it. So give him the props. But, no, it was cool. Two conference rivals that come together and, pray before the game. And then after the game, that's what we did at midcourt. We always pray at midcourt, and we say the Our Father and, ask the Queen of Victory to help us out. And, she's been good to us. So, yeah.
Enjoy this one, Kyle. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming.
That's Kyle Krieger. He's the head coach of St. Mary Springs Academy, and we will wrap it up here from Laconia High School as the Ledgers get a win tonight. Get the score right, 100-69 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Thanks to Joel Nelson running camera. Thanks to Matthew Padillo. Thanks to Aiden Anderson for helping us out on our video platform here tonight. Nick Rush saying so long from Laconia High School. This has been a Radio Plus Sports video production.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Condex Corporation in Lemira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lemira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Uncle Tony, where does Santa live?
The North Pole.
Why does he live there?
He likes it cold.
Uncle Tony, if someone's being naughty or nice, Santa sees that, right?
Sure does.
So when my cousins tease me, he puts them on
the naughty list.
Hey, come on! Of all the questions this holiday season, where to get your tires from shouldn't be one of them. PT Tire and Service of Brandon, getting you over the river and through the woods to wherever you have to go this holiday season. Solid, trusted, dependable tires. PT Tire and Service of Brandon.
PT Tire and Service. Call 346-TIRE. You make the call and leave the rest to us. Farm, truck, auto, and more. Don't get stranded this winter.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
memories deserve real cameras.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom and Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
Air Tech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.